Alright, so welcome back, folks, crew. I want to give you a few little updates on my PDW. I'll get it out here real quick. Get this off to the side here. So this is my AR5.7. My AR5.7, I'm going to unload it here. YouTube compliant mags. Alright, so here's some of the things that I've done to this thing since the last time I put it out. I've added on this CMMG linear compensator, 1.5 inch. I've added on this Strike Industries BTG Cobra. It's a billet aluminum trigger guard. You can put your index finger right here if you want to. It's a little bit too close to the trigger for me. Yeah, I typically have pretty good trigger discipline, except for my last video that I posted, and I actually pulled the trigger while I was pulling out the holster, but that was just training. Usually have really good trigger discipline, especially with the AR platform. That's neither here nor there, but I still won't put my finger here. It'll still be up here away from the trigger when I'm not ready to fire, should I say. I've added on this FDE ambi safety selector. It's pretty, it's pretty good. If I can, it's brand new, so I got to work it a little bit. Right? Really nice. Really sets off the FDE color. Controversial here is this forward assist, FDE forward assist. I'm actually going to end up swapping out this upper receiver for a upper receiver with a non-forward assist. And for me, the reason why, well, is because I'm left-handed, and two, it's because I draw from the right. So when I go to pull this back, I'm catching on this forward assist here, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna get rid of this. All right, so let's start this video off. Here is the AR5.7 build, and this is my update edition for everything that I'm running currently on the firearm. It's almost in its finished form. I have a couple more things I want to add to this before it's ready to, not have any more changes. They're not modifications because I built this myself. The more just, as I would see it, upgrades to my design, my original design that I'm still kind of crafting for this firearm. I don't really have a name for it, so I need to kind of come up with a name for this once I'm set and done with it. This will be a part 2 series because I got sent out a Armor Spec Tactical Advantage SRS. That's the stealth recoil spring. However, I'm waiting on another part that I need that I'll talk about in the second video, and why this is going to be important. And I didn't even notice this until I did some reviews on just SRSs or the JSSs in general, and found that, man, that twang noise coming from the buffer spring is actually really annoying. But that's for the second part of this video. So in this video, I kind of want to go over the changes that I've made with this particular arm, and I'm so proud of this. Anyway, so what have I done? First and foremost, let's go ahead and discharge it. It doesn't have anything in it. However, we'll start on this side. So right here, I have that ambidextrous mag release. This is from Ford Controls. I've added on a oversized bolt catch, as you saw in the intro, with all of the stuff, the descriptions of the stuff I've added to the weapon. This oversized bolt catch, I thought was pretty nice for my finger. I can just, get on it and go. Added in this FDE safety selector. I think it's like Timber Creek. This came from 83 Tactical. And if I come over here to my sheet, this is an 83 Tactical buy. Up top here, you have both the ×4 magnifier and the the Alpha Micro Red Dot with the cantilever from 83 Tactical. They sent these out for me to review and to go out to the range to shoot and see how they perform. I've actually was not really complaining, but I was reaching out to 83 Tactical about them coming up with a shake weight type optic like you see in Holosun. And they did. They brought this to market, and I wanted to test it out, and they were kind enough to send me a unit out so that I could test this out on this build at the range, both indoor and outdoor. So you'll see that here in a second on my results for that. But notice I didn't have it Loctited, so this unit actually moved, so my zeroing was off. Moving forward again, I have these. These are the Strike Industries takedown pins, and I got this off of AR15 discounts as well. It gives a nice little flare. They're easier to kind of pull. I can pull these from this side, but I still push from this side just to make it easier for myself. You know, just push that, and then you could pull this back like so, and just push it in. So I thought it looked nice with the build, nice and sleek with that FDE black color that I was going for. Down below we have the billet trigger guard from STI. This is their Cobra billet trigger guard in FDE. I really like it. It really sets off the build quite a lot. I really enjoyed having this finger rest here, but I probably won't use it due to me not wanting to be close to the trigger if I'm not, you know, ready to fire. So it is good trigger safety for me, just to keep my finger away from the trigger at all times, unless I'm going to be firing the weapon, and then put, you know, my finger on the trigger. If I'm not training dry firing, stuff like that, it just good practice to practice how you're going to perform out in the real world. And I'm really big on practicing how I'm going to perform out in the real world. Up top here, I added in a larger Warhammer, so it's like a Bear Creek Arms charging handle in FDE. I added on a larger one, and the reason why is leading into the next thing that I have. This is an NBS. This bit here, this upper is an NBS slick slide billet upper receiver. And the reason why I went with this is because of the BCG. So when CMMG decides to make a left-handed version of this BCG, I can then, you know, get a left-hand upper, and then get my forward assist back. So I went with a non-forward assist, mainly because when I draw with my right hand. Right, I draw right-handed, and the forward assist sticks out like right here, and I had an FDE forward assist on there. It's like Striker Industries FDE forward assist on there, and I would either scrape my knuckles, and if I would do my thumb, I scrape my thumb, and, you know, sick of damaging my focused hands. I said it. So I went with a slick back, and that cut out all of me getting hung up on that. And then, you know, if I have my forward assist over here, I can hit that forward assist with the left hand and kind of keep my hand on the gun, arm, so that I can stay in the fight. And that's why, you know, you have this ambidextrous mag release, the boat catch, ambidextrous safeties. All of this is to help me keep my hands, my focused hands, said it again, on the gun, to stay in that fight. Next is this interesting trigger. I'm not sure about it just yet, but it is a nickel Teflon trigger group through, I think, Dirty Bird Industries. Yeah, it's a single stage. Now I put this in with anti-walking pins, and these are threaded, so I don't have to do all that hammering or whatever. This was fun. I actually like the anti-walking pins a lot better than the pins that you would put in, the rope pins you put in there. These are a lot better. The only thing I don't like about the trigger itself is phenomenal. Let me just, it's clear, take it off safety. I mean, it's, let me see. Let's do this. That's it. And that's the reset. Fire. I mean, it's really, really easy to pull this trigger. It's smooth, everything. That's the uptake, or the reset, and that's the uptake. Let's do that again. So here, I'm gonna get ready to fire. That's the creep. So the creep, break. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick on the break. Let's see, let's go uptake, there, and break. Pretty quick. There was another spring in this kit that I think I'm going to swap out with, and one of the reasons why I was saying that I'm not sure about this trigger group is Dirty Bird Industries doesn't really give you a breakdown of what springs, what are the weights of the springs, the pulls, or whatever. It did just give you all the springs in there and then just have you figure it out. I think they need to do a little bit better marketing on the springs, or just on the what type of springs do we have in the kit, so that we can make a better informed decision when we go to install stuff on that front. So if you're looking at this, Dirty Bird Industries, you need to give us some information on what these springs are. So you already know about the Law Tactical. I was waiting on an FDE one, but I got restless, so I put the black one on, and it actually looks really good. I don't think I would like the FDE one on this one, so I'm glad I didn't actually put that on. But I did go out and get a UTG buffer tube for this unit, and the buffer tube looks nice. It actually breaks up the black. And then, I have the pistol brace on this, and it breaks up the black enough that it works with the whole build. It doesn't really have the same FDE coloring as the Ambi safety selector. However, it is what it is. I could go with a gold trigger group too to kind of help that, but it is what it is. Past that, this is where the SRS is gonna go, so stay tuned for that. But that's it for the updates on my build. Now we're gonna go show you some old footage of what I did before swapping this out, all this stuff out at the range, and then we'll update with the new stuff at the range in the next one. So stay focused. On the hand, I'm a little bit left of the hand. I wanted it right here. I'm a little bit to the left, but this is a pretty good group for YouTube compliant shots.